We're going to be using the America's Test Kitchen, the Complete Summer Cookbook, with the recipe being the Summer Vegetable Gratin. You're going to start off with needing 1 pound of zucchini, sliced 1/4 of an inch thick, 1 pound of yellow summer squash, sliced 1/4 of an inch thick, 1 teaspoon of table salt, 1.5 pounds of ripe tomatoes, which will be sliced 1/4 of an inch thick, 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 onions halved and sliced thin, 1 tablespoon of minced fresh thyme, 2 garlic cloves minced, a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 1 slice of hearty white sandwich bread torn in quarters or breadcrumbs of your choosing, 2 ounces of Parmesan cheese, which is basically 1 cup of grated cheese, 2 shallots minced, and 1/4 cup chopped fresh basil. You can start by preheating your oven to 400 degrees while you're working on preparing all the vegetables. Start by slicing your zucchini and your squash. And then you're going to need a colander because you're going to put your slices into the colander and then put a dash of salt on it and stir it. That will draw the fluid out of the vegetables. Leave it for about 20 minutes. While that's being done, you're going to take a cookie sheet and lay paper towels on it. What you're going to be doing is slicing the tomatoes, and then those slices will be put onto the cookie sheet with the paper towels to drain the fluid out of that. That's there. Then you're going to put a dash of salt across those slices to draw the fluid out. While that's continuing, slice up your onions. Preheat a non-stick skillet on low to medium heat, and you're going to be putting 1 tablespoon of oil in the non-stick pan. Then you're going to add the onions, and you're going to put a dash of salt and stir until golden brown. It's going to take about 20 to 25 minutes of it sauteing on low in order for this to happen. Stir your onions occasionally just to make sure they don't get burnt. Meanwhile, in another bowl, combine 3 tablespoons of oil, thyme, and the garlic and pepper into the bowl. You're going to stir it and then set it aside. Cut your garlic your thyme, ground pepper, and mix. You're cutting up your shallots and you're putting in your 1 cup of cheese. Add your onions. And then stir what's in the bowl. Combine the other bowl with the garlic and the thyme and the olive oil. Mix it together. Next, you're going to use non-cooking spray and spray your casserole dish. Add your squash. And then add your mixture of cheese, garlic, onions, shallots. Mix it together. And then add a layer of the sliced tomatoes on the top. Make sure your top is all covered with the tomato slices. Then I'm going to use breadcrumbs. I use Progresso, Italian breadcrumbs, and you're going to shake it over the top. You're going to put this in a preheated 400-degree oven. You're going to cook this for 45 minutes. And there is the final product with sliced fresh basil on top.